Hi everyone, this is Jupiter Jim from Jupiter Jim's marketing team, and today I'm going to be working with a skin, the Reactiv skin, developed by Matt and Mark Hodder of Themedy Themes. Okay, they create this same Reactiv skin is also a child theme that will work with the Genesis framework, but I'm just going to show you how to use the skin with the Thesis framework in this particular video, and I'm going to be showing you how to control the sliders that show up on the front page. So here's my demo site right here. I'm just going to hit refresh to start at the beginning. Okay, so we've got some slides here, and the slides are portfolio items. These are blog posts. We're not going to mess with those today. And the recent work here, these are portfolio items, okay? So you can see that all these items here are also in the slider at the top. Not a big deal. But what happens if you want to add something to the portfolio or our recent work down here, but you don't want it to show up in the slider or vice versa? I'm going to show you how to do that. So when you add a portfolio item, it ends up down there under recent work, it can end up in the slider, and it can end up here under our work. So you might want it to show up on this page, but not on the front page slider. So let me show you how to do that. Let's go back here. This is the dashboard to the same demo site that I was just working in. The very first thing, this is the portfolio. Let's just to get our bearings, here's the portfolio. These are the portfolio items. This is beach scene, and it just happens to be in a photography category and a beach category. Not much text there, but there's the featured item. And we'll just look at another portfolio item here. I'll show you how to create the categories in just a second. This is in the photography category, and that would be this one here. So what I'm going to do is add a new portfolio item, and you'll see that it ends up in the slider and on the front page under recent work. Okay, so we go here, and we're just going to say beach chairs. I'm going to hit save draft immediately, and I'm just going to type some text here, fun in the sun, and I'm going to scroll down here. Let's pick a category. Let's go with the beach and photography. I'm going to set the featured image. Now the ideal featured image, like this one, is 940 by 350. That's the ideal. I'm going to go with a bigger image, but I know it gets cropped and resized properly. So it's a huge image. You don't want to use anything that large. But anyways, let's click here and click publish. Okay, and let's go back to home page and see what happens. So there we go. The slider ends up, or that featured image in that portfolio item ends up in the slider. It also ends up under recent work. It also ends up under our work. Okay, but maybe you just want to add it to this page here and to the recent work section down here, but you don't want it to be in the slider. So let me show you a quick way, a way that I think is good. We're going to go create portfolio categories. I'm going to create two. One is called front page slider. And once you do that, you can just scroll to the bottom. You don't need to worry about anything else for now, if ever. Just click add new category, and you can see it added that new category. I'm going to do another one, which is going to be front page recent work. Click there, scroll down, boom. I just added a new category called front page recent work. Now let's just start with front page slider. I'm going to mouse over that, and at the very, very bottom of the screen you're going to see a string of code, and you're going to see ID equals something. In this case, ID equals 41. And under recent work, you can see that ID equals 42. So there's ID equals 42 for recent work, and front page slider ID equals 41. So hopefully I can remember that. Let's go back to portfolio. Okay, so if I don't want it to show up in the slider, I won't put it on front page slider Okay, so that's the category. You can just have one category, or you can choose more than one category. But if you want to, in this instance, to show up on front page slider, we're just going to click there. Okay. Now we're going to go here, front page slider, and we're going to do quick edit, front page slider, and this time we're just going to do the full edit and go with front page slider. So these things that I just checked off, these portfolio items, will end up on the front page slider. Now you're going to see that the beach chairs is still on the front page slider too, and I'll explain why. Let's go here. So I just hit refresh. Beach chairs are still there. So there's one step I skipped. So what we need to do is go back to Thesis Skin Content, and in the Themedy featured slider, okay, categories to display, click here. It wants a number. It explains it wants an ID number, not text. Okay, so I just want anything in ID category number 41, which is front page slider. That's the only thing I want to show up in the front page slider. Simple enough. Click save. Now when I hit refresh, that should disappear. Okay, so I'm going to click through real quickly. And the beach chairs are not there anymore, but they're still here. Let's just say we wanted to, and let's just go double check here. It's our work here. It's there, but it's not on the front page slider, which is what we want. But let's say that we do want it on the front page slider, but we don't want it to show up here. So what I'm going to do is go back to Skin Content, and this time recent work, front page recent work, and category is 42. So anything that has the category 42 will show up on the home page. Now you can put a comma and add other categories, whatever the IDs are for photography, beach, whatever else. I don't know what they are. We'll just take a guess, okay? And you can add other categories that way. In this instance, just to keep my life simple, I'm just going to show in front page recent work, okay, this up here. I only want items, portfolio items, that are in the category front page recent work, which has an ID number of 42. So hopefully you've followed all that. Because we haven't designated, okay, now only recent work that has the category front page recent work is going to show up here, and nothing has that checked. So let's go back here, go to the portfolio, and in this case we want the beach chairs not to show up. I think we said we want the beach chairs not to show up. So I'm going to do a quick edit, and I'm going to put it on front page slider, and I don't want it on front page recent work. Even if I've made a mistake, I'm just teaching you the principle here, so you'll understand that. So we want it to stay on the front page slider. We also want it on front page recent work. Same here, front page recent work. And quick edit, front page recent work. And it's only going to handle 4 anyway, so let's go back here. And I'm going to hit refresh, and we're going to see the beach chairs will not be down here, but they will be in the slider, I believe. Right, so the other beach chairs, okay, we've only chosen 3 to be here. Let's choose one more. Let's go back. Let's do a full edit here. And we want that to be front page recent work category. Click update. Okay, go back here, click refresh. Okay, so now I'm going to scroll up here, and you can see the beach chairs image that I call the beach chairs. This is in the slider, but it's not down here. It's not on the front page. and it should still be here under our work, and it is. I do want to share something else. I don't know if I remembered. We go down here, skin content. Once again, you can add more than one category under recent work. Okay, you can add more than one category. You don't even need to create a new category. You can just take an existing category like photography, beaches, business, whatever, and just put one or more of those categories here. And that's all there is to it. Take care. I hope you found this helpful. Have a great day.